this tomorrow be fair? Pie in my head. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Oh, do you, do you, do you, do you? Oh. Oh, do you, do you, do you, do you? Do me. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Oh, oh. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Oh, oh, do you, do you, do you, do you? Ruby, 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 Ruby. I can't find the wax. Da, 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 da. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Oh yeah. Welcome guys to a brand new painting. As you can see, we are doing Ruby. Yay! I think she's like a Springer Spaniel. But I felt the time was needed to introduce another dog. We've been working on the Dylan the dog bag for a number of weeks, and I'm getting quite bored to keep doing the same painting. So I've reverted back to my old style of things, of doing as many as I can. And plus we've had like for the first 2 weeks a bloody bag. So I felt like we needed to just spice it up and introduce some. Now, I can't remember how long ago this was, but I have done the unboxing for it. It came from the range. So it was definitely one that I ordered because you can't get these in the shop. I've never seen like these sort of 30x40s in there, so it's definitely one that's come through delivery. Alexa, stop. Now, we do need to remind you all that coming up soon is on the 21st, Red Nose Day. Yes, so if anyone celebrates that, it's coming up on the 21st. At the time of recording this video, it is actually, I can't remember what date it is. Alexa, what's today's date, please, love?
Today is Monday, the 17th of March.
There we go. So
By
Monday.
the way, you have 2 new notifications.
Oh,
Do you want to hear them?
What would they be, I wonder? Yes, please, love. Alexa, yes, what's my notification?
2 new notifications.
I haven't ordered nothing, so...
From Amazon Shopping. The shipment, including milk biscuits, is due to arrive today.
Yeah, they were for my mum. I've already done that.
From Amazon Shopping. Based on your order history, it may be time to reorder. Amazon entity type equals core product. Amazon entity property equals core product type greater than baby carrots / Amazon entity / Amazon entity. If you want to know more,
Was
tap
it
on show
really
details.
necessary to read like all that? Couldn't she have just said baby carrots? Wow. But yes, you are right. I do need to order some more of them. So Alexa, add baby carrots to my shopping list, please.
I added baby carrots to your shopping list.
Thank you, lovey. So yes, we are doing a new dog. Now, apparently, today, the 17th of March, it is St. Patrick's Day, and I've just realised this is not a square. So this is more like a rectangle, so I'm going to just double that up a bit. Let's do H. So yeah, I don't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I mean, obviously, if it's not a UK event, I don't do it, but that's more like, it's more like an Irish event. So yeah, I've never really celebrated that, but yeah, everyone must be having parties over there. Paula would know, she lives in Belfast. So Paula, are you celebrating it? Oh, go away. It keeps coming up on here going, knock knock, it's Red Nose Day. I wonder if there's an actual painting that you can get that's actually a red nose. Like, that would just be, like, to have a Red Nose Day sort of painting, that would be amazing. So, as you can see with this painting, it's mainly colour block all around here. So, the reason I've chose this one to launch is because I think we can fly this through. So it's going to be quite fast paced. We've got confetti going on here, and then obviously once we work into here, we can do a bit of colour blocking. Now, in 2 days' time, we are launching another painting. So it's, you know, the one I said, it's quite sad to see. Oh my god, I've just realised I've not put the unboxing video up, and I'm working on my whipping chat. Oh crap. I've actually been working on editing whipping chat, thinking it's time to oh my god, I nearly put whipping chat up, and it's unboxing day. Okay, I must be having a mad 5 minutes, because I could have sworn it was whipping chat day today, but okay, that just makes my job even easier. So I spent all day editing this video, because the latest dog bag I did, oh my god, like, it needed so many cuts, because I had to keep leaving the room to get things to show you, and it just took forever, because there's like 4 different cuts, because when I cut it, I have to watch it back to make sure it's cut, because sometimes I've done it and it's not cut the video. So, oh dear. So yeah, I'll get this last little bit finished, and then I'll put the unboxing up and get that done and finished. But yeah, now the unboxing you would have seen was the very sad dog painting that I told you about, and yeah, that's the unboxing. So we're going to launch that in 2 days' time. It's already kitted up. I spent last night kitting it all up. So yeah, so I've got one from the works that I kitted up, but the weird thing is I can't remember what one it is. It says Dog Works too, so yeah. I don't know what one that is. I think it's that little white one that Linda 2 likes, because there's 2 Lindas on here. So it's Linda 1 is Lazy Retired Granny, and the other Linda, I can't remember her name. I think it's Griffiths. She is Linda 2. So I think it was Linda 2 that really liked that. So yeah. And then obviously I'm debating about that black Labrador. Oh my god, like, this painting is so, like, there's so much black in it. I think it's going to be a very boring painting to do, like, working on that day in, day out of working on black. And it's all around the border. I mean, you've got a few different colours, but it's just a it's going to be quite a boring painting to do, because it's so much black. So I think I'll leave that this year, because that's been kitted up for some time. I really want to bring back, like, kitting up again. there's just not enough slots really. So yeah, I'm speeding through March's completions. We've got so many going through March at the moment, so I've really made up for it from February. February was quite a disaster of a month trying to get things done. And on the 21st, I've got various engagements because it's all up in the air at the moment, because I don't know if my mum has got to go to the hospital with me or whether it's my sister, because for some reason it was all arranged with me to go, but my sister doesn't like the fact that I'm going and she tries to change it. So with me, she will, like, if she knows I'm going, she'll try and change it so that she comes. So I don't know why, like, if I've said I can do it, why, like, change it? But apparently she can't let us know yet. Now, I'm not, as you know, I'm quite an impatient person, so I don't like keep waiting and waiting and waiting for an answer. Like, surely you're able to go to your manager and ask, because apparently what it is they're trying to sort something out. You know, and I've had to let my manager know anyway, look, can I have that day off just, you know, for standby? So either way, I'm going to have the day off anyway, because we don't know if I'm going or my sister's going yet. So I would write, you know, like an answer now. I mean, last time I didn't get told until like the night before, and then like everything I planned to do the next day was like all upcycled and went out the window sort of thing. So then, of course, it's Red Nose Day. Then there's another engagement, which thankfully I'm not attending, which is Jack's birthday. Everything seems to be happening on the 21st. And then the 21st is also the day of my mum's hospital appointment. So we've got like so much on. But as I say, I don't know who's going or what. So it's quite frustrating, really. Just want to know either I'm going or I'm not. Like, don't muck me about, because, like, you know, I could be paid out for a ticket and then you go, oh, I don't need you now, and it's like, well, how am I going to get my money back? Because with Trainline, they will take like a £5 admin fee, which is absolutely ridiculous, but I don't want to buy the ticket and end up then not having to use it. So but yeah, so I've been shopping today in Sainsbury's, and I'm sure I've seen the milk chocolate tray that Hannah won in the giveaway, and it's the size that I'm after, which is the 550. Now, I was going to send it direct from Amazon, but if I can source it from Sainsbury's, I'll just like put it in a mailing bag and send it through raw mail. So yeah, I'll be in touch, Hannah, once that's on the way. But I just, because when I went in there, it was like facing upwards. I didn't have time to check the back of it, so I just want to check the grams, because they put the grams of it on the back. But on Amazon, it's like £12, like for a pack of chocolate. Like, seriously, like, why is it so expensive? Like, milk tray used to be like so cheap. So yeah, I got my free sausage today because it's Monday, favourite day of the week. And obviously if it's Saturday, it's the at 7:30, it's the what is it, something to do with the happiest time of the week or something. So they used to say on Saturday night takeaway anyway. So yeah, yeah, I got some bits in there. I've gone back to the dreaded donuts again. I really need to stop buying them. I've been so good with like buying bananas, and now I've gone back to bloody keep buying fucking cakes. So as I say, I do swear on my channel, so if that's a problem for you, this is so not the channel for you. And yes, please move on. But yeah, and then what made it worse is they put the cakes where that like the reduced section is, because they've got like a cold chiller section with all like these cream cakes, and oh my god, there was like billionaire cheesecake, there was eclairs, chocolate eclairs, lemon meringue pie, and oh my god, like, that is so good. Like, but I was good because ever since they told me I had like borderline cholesterol, I know that when I look at a cream cake, I think, right, that's going to clog up my arteries. I don't want that. So, I mean, it won't, you know, the old cake won't, but the way I eat cakes, bloody hell, the whole package is gone. So, yeah. But I did pick up these new Haribo sweets called, I think they're called Haribo Gingastics or something. But they're new, and what they are is they're soft and chewy, and they're really soft and yummy. And the juice that comes out, they're really, really lovely. But what they are is it's pear drops, cola and pineapple cubes, rhubarb and custard, like sweets in like dusted with sugar and stuff. And I always like to try new sweets. So if it's got new on it, yeah, I'm gonna try it. So got some of them, got some Pringles, donuts. Can't remember if I got biscuits or not. Because I've got this habit of every time I go shopping, I have to have like something sweet. And I always pick up biscuits, and I'm like, no. But I think I was good. I don't remember. Yes, I did actually. I picked up jam creams because they're really cheap. You know the chip. Oh my god, really cheap. You know the Fox's jam creams. Oh my day, it's like they're only 50p at the moment. Bargain. But they've got a cheaper brand made by Sainsbury's, which is exactly the same cost. So yeah, by the way, this colour here, the X, the 3865 is in amongst a load of packet of drills. So it wasn't on the chain about drills, so I'm gonna have to have a hunt around for that, which means diving into this massive recycling bag, trying to find them, because this is quite an old one. So yeah, that's going to be fun. And then another thing that I keep buying is bloody pizza. I need to stop buying poxy pizza. So yeah, it's not good. But isn't this week gone quick? It's gone, like, I felt like this week we haven't had a weekend. Like, normally the weekends drag, and last week it dragged. But this week's just whizzed by again. Yeah, the weekend this week's just like gone so quick. So yeah, I'm actually filming this because the sun's gone now. It's like 6:15. Alexa, what time was sunset today, please, love?
Sunset in Braintree was at 6:06 p.m. today.
Yeah, so it's weird because like every day it's got later. Yesterday it was like 5:15 or something like that, or a few days ago, and then it's like gradually got to 6. So I wonder why that is. Alexa, why does the sun have different sunset times?
Sorry, something went wrong.
You know what? Forget it. Sick and tired to keep repeating myself. It drives me insane. But yeah, and then what I've been doing the last couple of days on the weekend when I've got like time to do things, because through the week I'm working all week, and it's just like can't get the time to do anything. And what I've been doing is there's a set of drawers behind me. You know what, like you put your clothes in, like if your wardrobe's full. Well, they were broke for like, they've been broke for nearly 3 or 4 years, and I need to replace them, but it's just not something that really needs to be done. You know, it can wait. It's like one of them things that can wait. And I've been starting to disassemble it, but I need to phone the council to see whether, because they do what's called a bulky waste collection, which is £38, and obviously I don't have a car, so I can't drive and take it to the dump. We're not allowed to put it in the bins, so it's either got to be, I don't even know where the tip is from here, so it's either got to have someone with a car that I'm friends with, or I know someone with a car, or I've got to pay out 38 quid. But I have actually got an old washing machine that can go with it. But the landlord was quite nasty, and last year I left the washing machine out just near the pavement, and I emailed them. I specifically give them the courtesy and said, look, I've left it out, I'm waiting for them to pick it up, and they give me a tenancy warning for leaving it out on the verge. Like, it irritates me because there's other people along this road that have done the same thing with sofas, and yet they're allowed to and I'm not. Like, what's that all about? So yeah, because the council didn't turn up, I got a tenancy warning for it, and I've tried to appeal it, but they won't let me. They say like it can't be revoked, which is, bite your teeth on it sort of thing. Because so basically, if I want to get rid of that washing machine, I've got to make sure that they take it on that day, and if they don't, I've got to bring it all the way back in again because the landlord don't like it on the grass verge near the street, which is absolutely ridiculous, but there you go. So what I was thinking was doing is booking a bulky waste collection, which is £38. I do need to send them a photo of the drawers and just like, look, ask them if they do take drawers away. And if they can, then I can give them the drawers, the washing machine, do it all under one, and then, it's going to cost me, but I could do with the space because the old washing machine is sitting in my cupboard and that was mainly the utility cupboard where I keep like the Hoover and stuff, and it's so annoying because I've had to, it takes up so much room, and my originally I put it out there because my brother said he knew someone that would come and get it. They didn't turn up, and that sort of contributed to this tenancy warning crap. So yeah, there's no like understanding. They just do not care. This landlord is the amount of time. I mean, it's like that letter that I showed you in the whip and chat. I think it was on a live stream. They say that, oh, we're so cautious that people have been promised all these new windows and stuff, and yet 4 years down the line we're still waiting. So what are they doing with our rent? Like, we pay rent. I mean, where does the rent actually go? Does it go to, like, obviously it goes to the landlord, but our rent must cover repairs and stuff, surely. So I mean, they wouldn't put it up for nothing, would they? So, and you sort of think, well, what do we pay rent for then? But I've been bidding on the gateway to home choice thing, because we can bid on the programme and we can bid for houses, but I've been bidding for nearly 2 years now and not been able to get anywhere with it because I'm band D, which means adequately housed. So unless you've got like a medical condition, or your house is not fit for purpose, or you can't live in it due to mold issues, then they're not going to move you, basically. So I mean, when I was bidding for, because my old house, it only had like a 2-year contract, so it took me about, after I left that, to like temporarily stay at my mum's for about, I think it was like 6 months, and then one come up, and this was here, and I've been here since 2015. But it's just, it's a great place to live, but it's just, what irritates me is the constant, you've got to keep on and on and on about getting repairs done, and I fancy a change, but because I'm on band D, it doesn't look like I'm gonna get anywhere soon. So, and then what annoys me is the fact you've got like my sister's partner. He was at my mum's temporarily, and then he gets a house just like that, you know. And it's like, what's this about the adequately house then? Because technically, if you're temporarily there, doesn't that count as adequately housed? I don't know. So yeah, going back to the bulky waste thing. But hang on a minute. When I said about gateway to home choice, I actually emailed them and I said, well, how comes I'm not moving up the ladder then? Because one of the houses, it came up like I was third in queue. And she said, although it looks like you're third in queue, the other people in other bands haven't bidded yet. So I would be moved to the behind the queue or something like that. But so yeah, I've been disassembling that, ready for a bulky waste collection, and somehow got to book it in at some point. But apparently, I did read up on there that apparently you can't get a refund. So if they don't turn up, you don't get a refund or something. Or if you book it in and it's something that they don't take, they don't get a refund. But if they kept my money and didn't take the goods, then I would take a photo of it and argue it and probably sue them at the same time, you know. I find that a bit bizarre why you would not refund if they didn't collect. Like, I don't get that. So yes, I was taking out all the runners. You know what, the little runner things that the drawer sits on, and then I've got to move stuff around to take the you know, the drawers out. So I want to try and flat pack it, and then I can just stick it in the hallway ready for a day, and then take it outside, and hopefully they come and get it, because I could do with the space really. So yeah, I've got that to do. But I normally do that on weekends when, like, I'm not busy during the evening, because when I get in from work, it's just like get a little bit of reading done, a little bit of email catch up, a little bit of YouTube, and then by then it's like I get about 2 hours to eat dinner, do that, and then it's the news again. So but I think they were saying that the Pope is back to normal now, because he was ill, and I think he's all back to normal, because apparently he had pneumonia or something. Was it pneumonia? I can't remember now, but yeah. When I was disassembling these drawers, I could not believe it, right? Last year, Halloween, I could not find, you know, when we was doing the Halloween frame, well, I couldn't find the little Scotty dog that I did, and I had a cup, and could you believe I actually found it? It was in the old pair of drawers. I don't know why I put it in there, but that's the Halloween Scotty dog that I did a few years ago now. And then underneath that was my Halloween cup. I couldn't believe it. I was so annoyed, because like these should have been on the wall last year and they got left behind. Do you like my skeleton tape? It's brilliant. I have all sorts: skeleton tape, pumpkin tape, but literally like that. This is the size of the roll. That would last me for like probably till I'm, you know, till I'm 80 or something. You know, it's, you only seem to use it once a year. So yeah, that's I mean, obviously depending on how many projects you've got, but that comes from a company called Italian Options on Amazon. So yeah, they're really nice and cheap. I don't know what I've done with my wax. Aha! Ain't the wax I wanted to use, but I'll have to use this one. Do you know the amount of wax I've started and then like pushed it aside and put another one on, like started another one. Keep finding like incomplete, like half-used wax. So yeah, I've got that still left to do, which I'll probably do a bit more of that next weekend. because apparently this week is supposed to be Teddy, so I don't know on that one, because I don't know if I'll get to see him this week because of the hospital one. I don't know who is doing the hospital one, so it's really, really annoying. Oops, oh, don't cut off. But yeah, normally I don't start filming until the next day once the daylight goes, but really wanted to get a head start on this. I think the colours are going to look lovely. So, yeah. And I was going through my old diamond paint stash trying to work out what paintings are still on the old ones, and came across a few more paintings for the dog theme. So, do you know, I would have probably forgot about this painting if I didn't look through there, because this came out there as well. And I was watching EastEnders, and it's emerged that someone that Nicholas killed turns out to be the sister of this guy that's turned up seeing one of Teddy's sons, Harry, I think it is. And he's like, he just wants to know where his sister is. Well, of course, they all think Teddy's killed her, and it's not. It turns out it's Nicola that's done it. Because at the end, she gets into this car with some person. I don't actually know who he is, but she goes, they must never know that I've killed her. So all this time we think it's Teddy, but obviously Teddy must have been covering for her, because it all started off when they were listening to the radio, and then she switched it off, and that's how it's all come about, because Harry's gone into one and said turn it back on and stuff. And yeah, so it's now 6:30. That'll take me up to cooking dinner, get dinner sorted. I've watched EastEnders so I can move on to a bit of YouTube, and then normally after dinner I will catch up with more YouTube if there ain't like EastEnders on, and then I will probably watch the bidding room while doing dinner, and then just carry on with what I need to do, really. But yeah. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today, please, love?
Right now in Braintree, it's 4 degrees Celsius with mostly clear skies. Throughout the night, you can expect more of the same, with a low of 1 degree.
And you know, there was a tiger that I did, I think it's called Red. Well, I found that down there as well. Couldn't believe it. Like, all these paintings that I forgot I had have just emerged. It's lovely, isn't it, when you tidy up, because you're always finding things you're like, oh my god, so that's where it went. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Or like, we replace it thinking we've lost it, so we buy it again and then it turns up. So yeah, next session I'll get the 3865s kitted up and this S colour, and we'll get it all sort of filled in. I'm planning to get this finished, but I'm not sure if we'll get it done in time, but there's always you know, hope that we can, but if not, there's always next year. So, but as I say, I don't know when I'll be. There probably won't be. Oh my god, a dog painting next year, because I've got to at least have 1 month where we introduce a new theme. You know, I try to do the same themes throughout the year, but normally August is the one that we can rotate the theme on. I'm undecided about what's everyone doing for summer. Like, Linda's doing Harry Potter. I'm torn between doing Disney or like summer paintings. Because I normally do Disney in September, but seeing as I've got that new Craft Buddy book, I might want to get some Disney stuff. I'd love to do a painting of Pinocchio. I've got Monsters Inc., so we can tick that off. But you know, like a character, like all the different characters. I've got one of Cinderella. I'd love to do one of Tomada from Cars. But they copied that, didn't they? Because there's a film called Planes, is it? And it's like the Cars film, but they've changed it into planes. So oh Jesus, oh dearie dearie. So I'm guessing these are sort of like, are they flowers that are mingling in here? I feel like she's laying in a bunch of flowers. You know, like that skunk in Bambi. And it's called, I think her name's Flora or Flounders. No, Flounders, the bloody fish from Mermaid. What's that skunk's name in Bambi? Flower. Yes, that's it, Flower. But yeah, that's because what happens is Bambi goes down to smell the note. He puts his nose down to smell the flowers, and then all of a sudden, Bambi Flower comes out of the flowers, and apparently it's a skunk. So Bambi's like, oh my god, like, you know, I made a new friend. But whatever you do not get skunked, because I've heard stories where people have had to bath in tomato sauce or tomato juice, something like that. I think it's tomato juice. If you bathed in bloody tomato ketchup, bloody hell, oh my god, like that'd be like a disaster. But yeah, I think it's tomato juice, because that's the only thing that can get that smell off. But apparently, I've been watching Longleat Safari Park, which is technically Animal Park, and they film it at Longleat, and apparently, I think it's baby skunks can't spray the stench, so yeah, they'll only spray you if they feel threatened. So yeah, I don't care if it looks, I don't care if it's like threatened, or, you know, well, I would care, but what I'm saying is if I wouldn't be able to tell if a skunk feels threatened or not, but there is no way. I've actually seen people holding skunks, and there is no way I would even go 5 meters in front of a skunk, let alone trying to hold one, because I'd be afraid like it would spray me with that smell. I think they're cute animals, but yeah, I definitely do not want. I do not want to be bathing in bloody tomato juice to get rid of this ghastly smell. You know, it's yeah. Or you know. See what I mean about whip and chats? It's so random, isn't it? Like we've gone from Halloween to a bloody skunk. Oh dear, oh dear. So I'm guessing Med Nose Day is going to take up the whole of BBC One. Newcastle won the cup. I think it was last night, but yeah. So because Britain's Got Talent weren't on the weekend, just gone because of rugby. So It's the problem with TV, there's not enough slots for everything, so yes, right. Okay, so let's get a bit of a bit my drink. I think I'm really looking forward to this section because it's just so much colour block. We may even get to use this wheel, so that'd be good to go. Yeah, I think we might do that, you know. Oh, it's nothing better than a nice refreshing glass of tap water. You can't beat tap water. My nan though, she doesn't like the taste of tap water, so she gets bottled water, which is bizarrely actually a lot more nicer than tap. So my tap, whenever you like pour water out of it, it just feels like, when you taste it, it just feels like lumpy and thick. Like it feels like you're drinking like thick water. So it's just not the, I wouldn't say lumpy, but you know where it's like, it feels like it's bulky. Like it's just thick and like not the best quality, I suppose, but yeah, so someone's playing music outside because I can hear it from here. So I hope it's not my drunk neighbour, because oh my god, like he's always drunk and he's always in town drunk as well. Like, it reminds me of George Best, because George Best was a footballer and he was an alcoholic, and they gave him a new liver and to turn his life around, and he abused it and drank again, and yeah, died. So terrible, 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 because that person who's donated him his liver, you know, they've done that to help that person out. And I don't know if it was the liver, I think it was the kidney, because you're actually born with two kidneys, but so the saying goes, apparently you can live with one, but yeah, some people have to have what's called dialysis, which is basically the kidneys don't function very well, so they won't. I think the kidneys they basically clean the blood out, basically. But what happens is, because my granddad had this, and he has to be hooked up. Well, he used to be hooked up to a machine that you know, would, I think it's like 4 hours, and it just cleans the blood out, but doing that every week, you know, it must be terrible. You would think that they'd come out with like some sort of home machine that you could do, you know, but I suppose they've got to monitor it while you're there. I don't know how that works. So talking about blood, I've got a blood test coming up because I've got a problem with my medication, because my blood pressure medication is supposed to be on repeats, and I have to keep manually requesting it. And normally what happens is they send it out automatically once I reach the last one, because they know when, like once a month, because they know when it needs doing. But apparently they've said that I need to speak to the doctor to see if I can go on to get a request for batches. So I've sent that across. They said, oh no, we need to do a week's worth of blood pressure, and I'm like, oh no, because that is time consuming. And then I've just realised I forgot to do that today. Oh crap. Oh well, I can start it tomorrow. And then they said that they want to give me a blood test, because apparently Ramipril, which is what I take, apparently if you take that long term, it can cause issues with the kidney and stuff. But I read up that apparently it can actually make your brain vessels shrink or something, or damage them. Like, I don't know why they would bring out a pill that causes health issues, but so yeah, I've got to have a blood test, and then they were going to send me up to St Michael's Hospital over here, and I'm like, I'm not going all the way up there, because I don't know what it is with doctor surgeries. For some reason, if you have a blood test, they seem to like send you up to the hospital, and I said to them, like, is there any way I can have it done at the surgery? I've had it done here before, because to get from where I am to the hospital is quite a trek. You know, it's probably like an hour walk. So, and she said, yeah, that's fine. So, I've got that coming up. So, what else have I got going on this week? Don't think there's anything apart from Teddy's coming, I think. Well, we say that, but we're not sure yet, because she changes her mind at the flick of a switch. So, you know, you sort of get geared up to seeing him, and then it's like, no, you can't see him today. And it's like, it's so wrong. So wrong. You know. So, yeah. But I just want to know what's happening with this bloody trip to Chelmsford again. Right, either I'm going or I'm not, but I'll phone her again tonight. I always phone my mum when she comes out of work, so make sure she's got home okay and stuff like that, you know, because she works late, you see. So and I've washed up the bottles for the milkman, because it says on the bottle that we have to rinse them out, and they have to go out the night before they come, because they come through the night, you see. So I've rinsed them out, they're outside ready for them to pick up, and then come tomorrow morning I'll have my apple juice, my milk, my orange. Oh, it's lovely. I'm keeping the milkmen on their toes, you know. I'm giving them a job, because we're keeping the milkman alive, you know. I don't know about you folks, but I love old-fashioned stuff. I love the nostalgic to it, you know. It's just, it's so much better than going to the shop lugging that big heavy bloody pint milk. But apparently at Christmas what they do, so you normally get glass bottles, but at Christmas time they apparently send them in cartons or something. So I suppose because everyone's like having you know, a party, you know, because it's Christmas, they don't want people like chucking glass bottles everywhere. But yeah, it's great. And then I got these plastic bottle top lids on Amazon, because the company do sell them, but they're out of stock, and they have been for some time. But you know how weak the milk bottle foil lids are, and so I found these really expensive, like 3 lids, plastic, for $5.99. But they fit on there, and they snap on. So I turned the milk upside down just to do a leak test, and oh my god, they're brilliant. So yeah, and you've got like, you can get different colours for different lids. So yeah. Right, so let's have a look here. So H is next. No, it's K. How are we doing? 49 minutes. So this will be the last line then. And then we'll just take a look. I'm not doing any more painting after this. I was actually going to after the news, but I'm like, I'm not doing any more. I can't be arsed. I'm getting drained of it now. I desperately want a temporary break as well, but I'm thinking like, if I take a week, I really could do with like a week off from doing filming. It gets very draining making videos. The problem being is that if I take a week off, it's gonna like cost us a week of like projects that won't get done. But I'm thinking, because I was gonna do it March, but April, I'm looking at April because I've got them 3 little miniature paintings to do that we got from that bundle pack. I've got that giant rabbit. There's not really any more that I'm thinking of launching, so I'm thinking the last week in April, perhaps just take a week off. You know, I just need a bit of, you know, respite. I do this day in, day out, and it's quite draining at times, so yeah, I haven't had a proper break. I think the last time I took a break was, what, Christmas? So yeah, it's sort of like getting to the point where I need a bit of time away from diamond painting and, you know, just have a week off. And yeah, but that's where we are. So let's take a look at this lovely painting of Ruby. And oh my days, look, we're getting the pink tiger vibe here. You know, that pink tiger that we worked on? This is gorgeous pinks. Oh la la, I love it. I don't like it, I love it. And I'll tell you something, once that gets with that white 3865, that's going to look lovely. Not very keen on that dark pink though, but I like this baby eyes pink, absolutely gorgeous. So that's where we're going to leave Ruby, who is the little puppy. And yeah, wow. So this is Ruby here, as you can see. She's like a Cocker Spaniel. Or is it a Springer Spaniel? I don't know. I think it's a Springer Spaniel because Cocker Spaniels tend to be all the one colour. So, but anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. This is quite a nice one as well because it's landscape. It's not portrait. So don't get very many that are landscape, which is nice. So that's where we'll leave it today. If you want to get this for yourself, I'll try my hardest to get the link. But I got this some time ago. I can't remember what date it was on the unboxing, but they do sell 30 times 40s online, but this did come from the range. But that's that, so we'll see more of Ruby next time. And it's so clear. I think the eyes will come out really lovely as well. I have noticed that, you know, it's going to be colour block all round here as well. You know, it's quite, the majority of her body is like near enough all colour block. So I think this might be an orchid tree maybe. But anyway, enough rabbiting on my talk for Britain. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, tap the bell if you want to ring my bell. Oh, that's a song, oh my days. And obviously subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, because it really is much appreciated. So please subscribe, and we will see you next time. Have a wonderful day, people, and ta-ra. Bye.